We're going to be making a tier list about the Penacony characters. So first up we have the Gremlin from the movie Gremlins. I actually quite like how it goes from really cute to homicidal very quickly. I think this is a trait all humans should aspire to have. I'm going to put them in S tier. They're pretty awesome. Next up we have Dirty Dan, the superior pinhead Larry. Somehow Dirty Dan recently ended up in the sea, but it doesn't change how much of a Chad Dirty Dan is. S tier. Next we have a Swan with a very astute, sexy face. Truly a Swanson, Chad Alpha of his pack. Or her pack, I won't assume. It's S tier though. Next we have a bouquet of flowers that you can give your mother for Mother's Day. Be a good son or daughter. But yes, flowers tend to make people happy. S tier. Really epic. Next we have Michael Jackson, truly a man ahead of his time in more ways than one. He is the pioneer of sidestepping. So many games have mimicked this man's Chadness. Overall, S tier, without a doubt. Next we have the movie Debt Collector. I've never seen it, but my mom says it's pretty good. I'll take her word for it. S tier. Next we have the man from a very special song.
What do we see it?
It's actually a bop. You can download it on Spotify. I recommend listening to it on the bus when you're thinking of big, drippy schlong. But yeah, S tier. Next we have the fan favorite Optimus Prime. This is the version of him with the heat sword, so he can impale his enemies and hear their screaming robotic sounds as he stomps on their corpse. Yeah, this is an S tier. Next up we have Taylor Swift. She's kind of a baddie with the voice of an angel. Comparing her to Optimus Prime is like picking between chocolate and chips, so I'll put her right next to him. Next we have this anime girl. I don't really know who she is. I always seem to forget. But yeah, she looks like she could be Dirty Dan's mom, so I'll put her right next to him. Next we have my neighbor's bulldog, and you totally can't find this on Google Images. But due to the chonkiness and his tongue sticking out, I'm guessing he's around 13 years old, which means he's had life experience. So I'm gonna say him giving your mother a bouquet of flowers for Christmas is epic. Next we have chicken wings, ooh, fuck, I really like me some chicken wings, dog. I'm gonna make a tier on top just for the chicken wings. Guys, chicken wings have layers to them, man. Even if you don't like the taste, you can't help but acknowledge how much of an astute Chad the chicken wings are. Next we have a book called Keeping Your Mouth Shut, also known as Shut the Fuck Up, which honestly I recommend reading. It's a pretty thick, girthy book, but the amount of knowledge you'll learn to fit into society with this is top tier. Honestly, the European man probably reads this shit. It's a really good book. Next we have The Keyhole to My Apartment. Yes, I live in a dungeon, but due to the thick, girthy wood layers, it's almost impossible to open this lock without the help of a train. But yeah, it is S tier. Alright guys, that was the Penacony cast tier list. Bye.